Hey, good morning, everybody. Rick Sadler here with Hit Run Candlesticks. Thanks for dialing in and listening to us. Today's date is Monday, June 5th, 2023. I'll be talking in our trading room live in just a couple minutes. If you're not there, it'll be on a recording. You'll pick it up. I don't know, maybe 30, 40 minutes when I get the recording out there. We're going to talk about stocks working in the pre-market a little bit. We're going to talk about stocks setting up. Let's see, a couple we closed out last week was SWKS for, well, the last of SWKS for 36% and the last of Amazon for 53%. Somebody asked me the other day, do we have losses? And I said, yes, of course we do. But we do save those losses for members or trial members of Hit and Run Candlesticks. So it's one of the benefits is we get to take a look at those losses. So hang tough. We're going to talk about stocks like CVNA, Plug, Intel, Costco, CAT, GM, Ford, Chewy, Tesla, DVN, things like that. We're going to even be talking about DPST. So stay tuned, okay? Be right there. Well, good morning, everybody. How are you? Hey, my JW, Bob, Emma, John. How are you guys all doing out there this morning? Alan, how are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is, I just said today's date too. It's Monday, June 5th, 2023. Hey, Jack, Angela, Ryan, how are you? How's everybody? Man, it has been a fantastic last few days here in the market. Week, 2 weeks on. The SPY's in a beautiful, beautiful trend to the upside. The Q's, nice, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trend. The diamonds, they're just maybe starting a trend. Let's not get carried away with beautiful just yet. They may be starting a trend. So we'll see what the diamonds do, see if they can continue to move higher here. Even IWM has, if you all remember, we talked about these two big fat lines right here. Anything in there was just honestly a lot of trash talk is all it is. Certainly tradable, but it's still just trash talk. And we ended up popping up here, nice big gap, broke through. Let's see what we do here. And we need to hold, even if we pull back. Let's do this. There we go. And let's make this blue. There we go. Even if we pull back all the way to this pink line, below that line right there, I'm okay with that. We have broken out and held. That's what's important. See this candle right here? It actually broke out, but it failed. That's not a breakout. This is now a breakout. So a little pullback now, that'd be perfectly fine. That's all part of that's just the nature of a chart and the way price action works. So let's see if IWM can maintain its momentum to the upside. How many people here? How many people here bought DPST down here? Anywhere down here? Anyone? Come on. Elmer, are you still in it, Elmer? Chris, are you still in it? How much are you up, Elmer, if you don't mind sharing? Chris, how much are you up? How many how many shares did you buy? You didn't buy it. It's sitting here at $60, isn't it? It gapped up. How many shares did you have? 400. I know, but you have a lot more now. It's worth more. Anyway, I think that's pretty amazing here. I have 500 shares at $5.12. It's now worth $60 up here. That's crazy. That's insanity. But that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So Okay, let's take a look at some charts. Where'd they go? Seriously, where'd they go? Here they are. All right. There we go. CVNA. Now, I closed mine out, the last of it, last week, and I would like to buy it back. Over the weekend, somebody did ask, why did I close CVNA out? It doesn't look like it's bearish. Nope, I just wanted to protect my profits. It's just the way I trade. We had some good money on that. Put that money in my pocket, and I can trade it again. And that's what I'm kind of waiting on for that setup here. We're getting into that 3/8 trap area, so that's something that I'm looking for. You can see that we've got a nice trend right in here. So CVNA, hot on my list. Plug. Now, you know, I talked about plug right here the other day. Where'd it go? I talked about plug right there. Right here this morning, just like this. And it got nasty the next day. Maybe a little nasty early on, then it kind of woke itself up. Well, now it's coming back up here. And I really like that chart pattern. I really do. I'm still liking plug. I didn't buy it here. So here we are with a handle, and then we've got a scoop right in here. And we're just moving sideways now. So if we take plug, and if we were to put these lines on it like this right here, we're just in the construction zone. And for anyone that doesn't know what these lines are, we can certainly talk about them. You can ask me questions, whatever, when the market opens and we get in here. We're still in this construction zone. So, plug doesn't have to be bought here. I'm going to move this out. I'm going to move this out of the way too. From here to about $10 is just kind of a construction zone. Very tradable, and I'm looking to trade that. But I want to see, a breakout here. I want to see that pop, and then I'll start trading it. If it maintains right in through here below the 50-period moving average, I could see that as a trade. But I'm going to have to evaluate the overall market as well. And then from there, what is it right here? About $13 is the 50% from this top to this bottom here. So that's very, very doable. Let's see, what else is there? Intel. I'm very interested in Intel. I know Intel's got a bad rap. A lot of people, beat up on Intel. And they've not done very well. They deserve to be beat up on. They really do. If there was anybody that could do a lot of things wrong in a row, I think it was them. But they're coming along now. And here's our little lines right through here. Well, we're in that construction zone. Well, we start breaking out of about $34, and my line's a little higher, not much. We start breaking out. That puts Intel, really nice move in Intel. We just have to have the patience and wait. Put it on a watch list. For those members and trial members that have downloaded the app, remember that, I post everything I buy and sell here. And then sometimes I'll post something, hey, man, I like this. I'm not buying it. A lot of times I'm not buying just simply because I've got too many positions. So, anyway, Intel may be setting up. I like what it's doing here. The 50-period moving average is still trending up quite nice. Price has made a big flagpole to the upside, and now we're flagging, moving back. So I'm starting to look for that entry in this area right in here. Let's take a look at the weekly real quick. Look at that weekly. Man, we break through the weekly. Here's what I'm looking for. We break out on the weekly. Oh, come on, Rick. There we go. Up into that area, there's 34%. That's sweet. That's excellent. So looking good there. Here, Costco still looks good for those that can afford to spend $500 or, an option is cheaper. For those that can do that, Costco looks fabulous to me. Nice trend here. Just follow the trend indicator. That's what I would do myself. That's what I will do if I choose to buy it. Yeah, that's just looking really good. Let's see, cat. Did you guys see cat? Come on. Man, this thing here, nice gap up on Friday, and now we're just consolidating a little bit here this morning. So for me, if I was, well, I've drawn the big lines here. So we're over the construction area, this area right here. This area right here is the construction area. This is where the chart's been coming down, and then the sellers start walking away a little bit, getting lazy, and then the buyers come in and start picking it up. And then pop, here we go. Well, now we're above that construction area. Now this is a good safe zone to trade. So above there, I look at that as being a safe zone to trade. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come over and draw this box just around it down here at this, whatever that price is there, about 219, we'll call it 220. That's also right at the 200 period moving average. So what I'm going to do is shop for an entry for cat in this area. And when I say shop, you guys all know I'm looking for a PBO, a pullback opportunity, a 3 trap. I mean, that's exactly what I look for. I'm not opposed to taking a breakout if I miss the lower entry, but we'll cross that bridge when we need to cross that bridge. So watch cat. Cat's looking good. I had a few people ask me about Ford and GM, and GM is looking pretty good. I like the way GM is starting to turn. Here, let's put the lines up there. So if we do something like that right there, you can see we're just trying to bust out of that construction zone. Here's the 50% line right here, and we're awfully close to the 200 period moving average. So that's certainly a trade from that breakout up into that area right there, and then reevaluate, and you might have a trade on up. Ford, not too bad. I'm not sure I like either one of them for a trade at the moment. They're probably not my favorite. But you can see the construction zone we're in. So if we're talking about trading it right now, you got to consider we're up 1, 2, it'll be 3 days today. We're up against the 200 period moving average. I just don't think that's going to be a good trade. And we have to consider too, what is one's timeline? Bob, Chris, Elmer, Emma, everybody here in the trading room, everyone has a different timeline to trade. Are you looking for just a pop and get out? Well, it's already popped. If you're looking to hold this for a swing, somewhere between a swing trade and maybe a position trade, you know what? You're going to probably have a little bit of pain somewhere. But overall, the chart's doing the right stuff. So it all depends on you as a trader, what you're looking at there. Here's what I'm waiting on. If we're going to look at the autos, which, there's a lot of, is Tesla an auto or is it a tech company? They're the leader, so that's where I'm going. Now, I think Tesla needs to pull back a bit, and when it does, I'm going to buy that. I already mentioned last week in the room, I'm buying Tesla, and I'm going to hold it a little longer term, but I'm not going to buy at a stupid area. I'm just not going to buy retail. I'm going to buy a little bit of wholesale up there. So anyway, what time is it? Oh, we got a couple minutes. Let's see what else I can find. Oh, yeah. Anybody still holding GTHX? That's popping up here. That looks like that might have some potential. Yeah, that might have some potential. Looking pretty good here. What's popping up? Let's do this. Oh, DVN. Energy's in the news, huh? Take a look at DVN popping up. So let's keep an eye on energy. OPEC's in the news again. So here we are. Bullish W pattern. Boom, 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 boom. We break out through here, basically the 50 period moving average. That'll be a rounded bottom breakout, and that gives us some nice upside target on DVN. Let's see what HP, it's coming up on the scanner. So HP, I'm not into chasing this one. I don't think that's a good idea. Just don't chase. It's never a good idea to buy a stock that's up 3 bars in a row, even if it goes higher. Wait for the pullback. Wait for the best opportunity. So I'm going to flag this one. Make sure this is on the watch list. All right, so we'll just wait for that PBO pullback opportunity, 3/8 trap, which a 3/8 trap pullback is just a pullback opportunity. Anyway, good morning to everybody. I'll be back here at the bottom of the hour, get the market open. Let's see what we can do, make some money. You guys all take care. Thank you. See you at the bottom of the hour.